Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So today I'm going to have a go at fitting this wired for remote GoPro system. This is a system that I previously had in my Evo, but I haven't used it for quite some time because the battery died. Anyway, the very nice chap at Wired for Remote GoPro has sent me a new battery. So I'm going to install that and see if I can get it working today. The intention is that I'm going to be able to bring you some in-car footage, which I know you're all gagging for, from the rallies themselves and from any testing that I do. So let's have a go at getting this in the car today, and I'm going to take you through that as we do it. Right, I'm going to have to find somewhere to put this mount, so I've got to find a bit of roll cage to put it on. So let's have a look. That's the worst thing about rally cars, is somebody put a monkey cage in, so it makes it very difficult to actually get in and do what you want to do. I've got this clamp here. This is a really good mount. I've had it some years and it's ever so robust and strong. So I'm going to find somewhere to mount this. I'm not sure that's the right place for this. Oh, I don't know. I think this is going to have to be the position. In my Evo I had to do the same thing. I had to put it so the GoPro was in upside down. It's a little bit annoying because then you've got to flip all the recordings back round the right way, but I think it's probably going to be the only way of doing it because I need to make sure I can get up high enough, otherwise I don't think it's going to be, I think I'll put it there. I'm not sure that's going to work either. Or is it? Hang on a minute. Put it like that then. Something like that, I reckon. Yeah, right, that needs to be tight on there. Right, better change the battery over then. Right, let's try that. Probably got no charge. Well, it's got some charge. Okay, right, well, let's go and put it in the car then. Right. Open up. Pop that in there. These systems are pretty good actually. We've recorded some footage in the past. Very simple. Right, now to do some wiring. This wiring is all fairly straightforward, even if I'm dropping most of it on the floor. So we've got that bit which turns it on and off. See that? Little light there. That tells you whether it's on and off. That bit plugs in to tell it what to do. This bit goes into the intercom, if I recall correctly. So, you plug this end in there, like that. Oh no. What does that do? Oh my word. It's turned into a bit of a rat's nest. I think this bit is the bit for the audio. Yeah, so that goes down to the intercom, I think. Right, let's go into the cockpit. Right, we'll just have a look at this without actually wiring it in. So I think if I hit that button, nothing happens. Oh no. There you go, that's recording. And that turns it off, I believe. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Excellent. And what have we got in the way of an outlet for the intercom? What's that? I don't even know what that is. Is that audio? Oh no, that's power. Where do you get audio out for this thing then? Got a stereo and a Peltor in here. So I've got two intercoms, look. Down here. Two intercoms. So I've got the stereo, which I haven't been using because I don't have a stereo helmet. But every single time I've got a co-driver in the car, they seem to have a stereo helmet. So we end up having to use adapters. But I've been using this Peltor FMT 120, which is a great intercom. But they're becoming a bit obsolete now because nobody seems to use Peltor at all. And Bell, which was all Peltor, has now gone over to zero noise. And then I've even got another intercom up here, which I keep as a spare. That's just a really cheap Rosso. But that has been so useful in the past. I know it seems a bit overkill to have all these intercoms in the car, but I always like to have two intercoms because if one breaks down, it means you've got a spare, and it also means on road sections, if you've got headsets plugged into one, you don't have to start worrying about unplugging helmets and all that sort of thing, and plugging headsets in. You know, yeah, you can unplug the helmets, but you've got your headsets already in. So I want to see if I can plug into the stereo, so I'm going to go and get some tools. So this is my trusty flight case full of tools, and yes, it looks like an absolute mess. That's because it is. And yes, that is a pair of old underpants in there, which I have in there as a oily rag. But I've got pretty much everything I need in here to do any kind of like quick repair or get over something. I mean, there's literally all kinds of stuff in here. Loads of assorted spanners. There's just a pen. There's bits of masking tape. There's a hammer. Hammers are good. Don't know what that is. I've got all my Allen keys, ratchet, pair of scissors. And what I'm looking for in actual fact here is my side cutters. Right, let's see if this, yes, out. Splendid. That should pick up audio. Right, let's see if we can start running this wiring a bit neater. Right, bulbs going in the back. Need to do something with this. This is no good at all. So I think I'm going to tape it together. What did you say there? You said it was taking a long time.
Well, yeah, it is.
Rally car preparation does take a long time. Right, that's done. I think Rex has had a birthday since we started this. Right, well, I think the best way to fit this is to decide where we want this and then work backwards. So, where on earth are we going to put it? Sort of wants to be on there somewhere, doesn't it? But it's going to look a bit rubbish.
Oh, where else can it go? I feel like it's gonna have to go there. Unless you've got any other ideas. You're right, it won't look that good.
I think that's going to be best up there, you know. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not going anywhere.
And I can always touch it and I'm small, right? So this should work.
Right, well, after quite a lot of ferreting about, I have actually got it in now. It's always the case with rally cars that what you think is going to be one job and a 5-minute job is never a 5-minute job or one job, because it always seems to turn into at least 3 jobs. But we do now have the camera mounted in the back, thus. We do have the switch up the top here, and we're going to try that, so co-driver can reach that. That tells me it's on, and push to turn it off. So there we go, I think we're sorted. So that is fitting a wired remote GoPro camera in your rally car.
Thank you for watching, please like and subscribe.